All right. Oh, I need to switch the game name. Of course I do. Silly me forgetting things. It's like that old age thing getting ya. Alright. So this is Hawke. Hawke is the main character. Is us. And we've got our choice of male or female mage. Male or female rogue. Or male or female warrior. Hawke! And do we want to be male or female? We are going to be a warrior. I'm pretty sure. How dare your mind desecrate Hawke? How dare thee? How dare thee? There is an E, thank you very much, in there. Which do we like more? Male or female? Male? Okay. Also, hello back to you. Alright, let's get to it. Are you feeling alright? I'm sorry.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pendergast, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Everything. Welcome to our narrator for the next 2 games, Varric. You just watched us kill how many Darkspawn? None of them look like this.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
I think I'm gonna have to up the volume on some things. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Turn that down a little. Keep that up. Turn that down. One more for that. Alright. And then we're gonna go to main volume. Jack that bad boy up a little bit. No, the game's really quiet for some reason. Like, usually I have to turn, like, in-game volumes down to, like, 10%. We're at 40% right now, and it's still freaking quiet. Check that bad boy up again. That's a little better.
We can't keep this up forever.
Neither can
Perhaps
they.
we'll be lucky and they'll run out of darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Do it.
All yours, sister. One less to worry about.
I got one! There's no end to them.
Oh, I've seen that dragon before.
Bullshit. That's
Bullshit.
not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
Not at
You'll
all.
need to hear the whole story.
The whole story. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes. I think I'll do a slight bit more on the volume, up to 100%. Perfect. I want more salt and pepper, less flat white, yo. It's so wrong seeing him in any color other than black. I always just default, when I used to play this all the time, I would just default straight to, you know, the norms. Alright. What is Garrett Hawke's first name gonna be? Well, what is Garrett's name gonna be, other than Garrett? He'll never be called anything other than Hawke, but... No. You're banned. You're banned from trying to say anything, Ahmad. Ugh. I know what you want to say. 'Cause he wants to name it Tua. Refuse. No, she knows the Noahs.
The Blight have been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Hey, look on the bright side.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Remember, we saw them at Ostagar thanks to my mod. Unfortunately, they were butt-ass naked.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Listen to your brother.
To arms!
This game definitely runs a lot nicer than the first one. You'll notice we have a lot of achievements quests popping
Where
up.
are we going?
DLC
Away from
items.
the Darkspawn. Where else?
And then where? We can't just wander
Yeah.
aimlessly.
Oh, why not?
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Now we fight!
Now we fight! Oh, well, that was fast. This is so much of just cutscene. This is Aveline.
You will not have him!
We also modded her into the original game, because all these guys were in Lothering.
Will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Not while I breathe.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Yeah, Wesley.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Let's
Wise
not
girl.
dwell upon it.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
We all will.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
He's gentle.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
South or die. Yay! We're friends with Bethany and Carver's our rival. Oh, my heart will break. So here's the first of a few mods, which is I'm maxing out our backpack space because I'm a goddamn pack rat. And I hate not having space to handle all that junk I find in all those trunks.
You ready? I'm ready.
So fun fact, in this game, there's 120 backpack slots total, but it is impossible to get 120 backpack slots. Why? Bad programming. So the mod I added gave me two options. Add in those missing, I think it was 4 backpack slots, and purchase them like you purchase all the rest throughout the game. Or just dump them all in dead bodies at the very beginning of the game, and you get them all. I took that one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can do this. What's unfortunate is, the literal only way you can open this chest right here. This one right here. This chest at the very beginning of the game where you only have 4 people who are, whatever you made your first character, a mage, a warrior, and a warrior.
Quickly, before they regroup.
Literally.
Towards the wilds.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
You just SOL. Perfect. Everyone's set and ready. This game doesn't have anything ominous like character death, right?
You soulless bastards!
Wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, Mistress. Your son is gone.
No. These things will not take Carver.
Carver gave himself to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
If you are a warrior or a rogue,
I'll never forget you.
Carver dies. Every time. If you are a mage, Bethany dies.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames. We're too late.
Yes, it's not like I, you know, allowed you guys to know something was coming up when I, you know, stripped out a character's,
There's no end
stuff. So you may remember one of my mods that half worked. And here is Flemeth.
Well, well. What have we here?
Well, well.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You can show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
Oh, you I like.
She loves
Hurtle into
sass.
the chaos you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Just like that.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Catch it
Maybe
while
we
you
shouldn't
can.
trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Bah.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
Just like you.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Roast a few more Darkspawn, I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside.
I can feel it. What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Not all of them.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
A slow death. It's up to
He's
you,
your
Aveline.
husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Yep.
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Nothing so fast.
The witch kept her word, and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then
Packed
they saw
in
it.
tightly.
Kirkwall, the city of chains.
The city of change.
Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Yep. Ah! That's a shitty vulture crow thing. Ah.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
Nope.
What? There can't be. It's true. Look at them all.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Yes, that man.
Our ship is already left. How are we supposed to leave?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Is it the
Used to
prison?
be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Knight Commander
That's
Meredith.
a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
You refuse.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide? A doot, a doot.
You can just corral. Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here.
We're carving our way out.
Here we go again.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
I'll find your uncle, though.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to
Leandra.
you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
No.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
More grease.
What about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's,
Gone.
To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
It'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Well, sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Eye. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
I'll go talk
Let's
with
find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
You'll come with us. She's just like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. Wow, look at all these dead bodies. Stinking up here for 3 days. Oh yeah. So we're gonna talk to this guy and cheat him out of some money.
Mirren.
Huh. So you're Hawke, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently Uncle Gamlen likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For the year, at least.
I'm ready to prove myself.
For the year, at least.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Well, that seems like too mean of a thing, so instead, we'll take a bribe.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
What, this isn't the tavern? I'm so disappointed.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Okay.
Make it worth my time, and I'll let you go.
Oh, thank the Maker.
Wasn't that coin supposed to be paying us to keep your hide safe?
If you want to fight them, be my guest.
Now we fight!
There's more of them. Around the
Nice. And then we don't go back over there. Because he's gonna get mad at us. So we seal that to Sovereigns and then go talk with her.
Are you a Fenrir?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
Mm-hmm.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Does everyone know about us?
If the Circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no. The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Krow, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Get our money and you're in. See? Look at that. I don't have to murder anyone for this one. And yet we already did murder someone.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
But... Oh...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... Take what's in the chest. Take it all.
What a
No, I'm
great
getting out of here.
mediator.
Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Evelyn liked that.
Done.
Yeah. They've already left.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that?
Would you
Tell
look
your uncle
at
we'll make the
that?
arrangements. Welcome aboard.
I'm not gonna turn on the camera because we're literally going into more cutscenes right now.
I never thought I would...
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Wait
Well, we
here.
made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only
Now.
Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
That is when I met the champion.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people are hired onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in the dump. Find another meal ticket.
Find
What are we
another.
supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise...
I recognize those two in the background.
Hey!
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Off you go.
How do you do?
Varric Tethras, at your service.
I apologize for Bartrand. He would know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
However, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Just slightly.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Yeah, what do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
You named your crossbow.
She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other.
Yeah.
I can't make it sound better than that.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
So, every character
Where the rich go to piss their money away.
In this game
This really
has
is the best place in Kirkwall.
a spot where they hang out. And you need to go to their actual, like, little spot in order to communicate with them. Enchantment?
Vodan Fedic, purveyor
Vodan!
of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
Enchantment?
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
A natural.
I like enchantment. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
You knew the hero?
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Feel free to peruse my wares. Why is it just now that the mod freaking worked? Good God. I played through this game so many freaking times waiting for it to work, and it never did. And now it works. Whatever. So, what the mod does is it gave your hero a set of armor that grows with you. It becomes stronger as you level up. Kind of cool, right? The answer is yes. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Quiet day in
Thank you.
Hightown. Just the way I like it.
Robes by Jean-Luc. Only Carver can use that one? Sell it. Oh yeah. What does this guy even have here? Nice hood. Would be great for her. I like to buy her a lot. See, we have no specialization points yet. Upgrade his tactics.
Welcome to the Hightown Market.
You want daggers?
You want daggers? I mean, seems kind of cool. Canary invasion.
Them too.
Interesting.
Another Ferelden street
rat.
Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
What do you got?
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best.
Quality.
See for yourself.
You don't seem to like your brother.
Hawke, long time no see, my friend.
Hawke!
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Nosy,
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawke. Don't get dead.
Yeah, you hear that? Don't get dead. So in order to get runes from him, you have to discover things in the world. You do that, you tell Worthy, he gets you coin. Well, he gets you runes.
I thought the refugees were keeping to Lota.
Avert your eyes, Ferelden, dog.
Avert your eyes.
Blooming Rose. What do you suppose goes on in there?
Don't worry about it, Bethany. You don't want to know what's inside the Bloomin' Rose.
Nothing new today. Sorry.
I wish I could zoom in and get like a first-person view type of deal.
Sebastian.
Ooh, here's another
Stop
DLC.
this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the free
To
market.
show these assassins.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
No. What happened
Have you
to
seen a
my...
dog? Small, with a blue bow about her neck.
A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier. Okay.
And Andraste.
I'll do it.
Those who harm a house of the Maker have done harm unto the Maker himself.
That Sebastian is a character I've never seen before.
Turn his gaze on you, child.
Because he is a DLC character that I did not have. Because I never bothered with getting it. Oh, now I have a chance to see if another mod of mine actually works or not. Oh, by the way, this game is mean. They have actual hidden secret passages. Alright, into the Chantry. Ooh, piece of candy. Ugh. Oops. Oh, you're right, game. Thank you. Remember to save frequently.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Sister Alima told me I should keep my head up more often.
Those children. The orphan Fereldans ran off again after we fed them.
I wish they'd let us help them. It'd be better than scraping by on the streets of Darktown.
Parvalen. That is the land of the Canary. I hope you enjoy Canary because there is a big thing of Canary here that we're gonna get to learn. Though it's not until the third game that you actually get a Canary partner.
Never step foot in that bottom again. I swear.
Look at all the DLC quests. Most of it is just grabbing the DLC downloaded equipment. We've got like 1 or 7 to do.
I'm sorry you had to witness that disgraceful scene by the Chanter's Board. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. Sebastian's normally a good lad, but he's had a terrible shock.
Sebastian? Was that his name?
Sebastian Vale. He was affirmed here nearly a decade ago. He had just been invested as a brother when we got the news about his family. I'm afraid he reacted rashly, denied his vows and left the Chantry. If the Maker wills it, he will return to himself before it's too late.
So he's some kind of priest?
He is an initiate of the faith. As a man, he cannot serve as a mother would. But he has led the chant here many times. Before last week, I would have said he was the most faithful of our true believers.
Ah.
He said someone murdered his family.
Sebastian is the youngest son of the ruling family of Starkhaven. They were overthrown recently, violently. Sebastian is the only surviving member.
He's royalty?
Prince Sebastian Vale, if he succeeds in his pledge to take back his lands. He made a vow to the Maker to put worldly concerns behind him. It is a sin to forswear himself for a mere title.
I think his family deserves to be avenged.
Sebastian would spend his coin to buy men's lives, the same as those who attacked his family. No matter how justified he feels, that is murder. And when he returns, I will tell him so again.
And when he returns and turns and turns and returns.
You are from over the sea, are you not? Have you come to pray for those you left behind? It was a near thing what happened in Ferelden, but in the end, the Maker stepped in.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a dwarf.
I hear a lot about the Knight Commander here. What can you tell me?
Gossip is a sin, child. Knight Commander Meredith has an admirable devotion to her duties. It is not my role to form opinions on her character.
Ah.
Why are circle mages here kept in a Tevinter prison?
Ah, so soon you take an interest in our problems. The short answer is it was a building. A large one. Should it have sat empty? The Chantry found a use for what was once a horror. It is the nature of men to move on and forget the past. Even your blight will be a distant memory in our lifetimes.
You know, I've never talked to her before.
I have things to do.
And, I have formed different opinions after actually talking with her.
The first of the Maker's children.
I will discuss more later when they become relevant. They are not relevant yet.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
Nothing new today.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Boom.
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs.
Many thanks, Madame Lucine.
Quintus, where's my Montsemard white wine?
I have to get it from the cellar. Send round some more nuts or something in the meantime.
I won't mention this to your mother if you don't.
Don't you threaten my voice.
Gambling?
Ferelden, are you? We are not a charitable organization, Sirrah. If you cannot pay, you will have to take your lonely self elsewhere. Is that clear? 2 sovereigns for premium service, 1 sovereign for standard service. 50 silver and someone may touch you. Briefly.
Briefly.
I'm not interested.
Of course you aren't. Poverty had nothing to do with your decision, I'm sure.
Well, exactly what you would expect from a Templar? What is a Templar doing in here? At a brothel? We know why gambling's here.
Your
family used to be noble, right?
By some definition of the term.
Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you were still nobles?
Sunshine, nobility is just an expensive lifestyle. I've already got one of those.
Nobles have power too, and responsibilities.
Estates, servants, investments, mercenaries, assassins. We've still got all those things.
I don't think I can do that.
It's sunnier here, and nobody calls me my lord. I think I can live with that.
The merchandise is up front.
Get outside, you lazy thing. You'll ruin my business.
Avert your eyes for now, dog.
All right. I both remember this game being very, very long and very, very short. A lot of the length just comes from the just amount of time you choose to explore, loot, sell, explore, side quests, and all that. It's actually really short. The game's 3 acts with like a tiny handful of main quests in each act. So, depending on how you choose to do things,
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
you're faced or you're no.
How much longer do I have to wait? Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Oh, okay.
You're looking wells.
He told me good luck getting in, and guess what? I got in. Oh! Blah, 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 blah. Go through the western door. We'll have to come back here later once I actually remember to increase somebody's cunning. Varric.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Fine day, Sarah.
Let's see. Alright, 2 more things.
Not going to happen.
Alright. I'll talk to you in a second, Av. Ahmad, you just got insulted again.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawke.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
More satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Cailan.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
Death on that scale certainly has a finality to it.
Sometimes I wonder.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
You have a name, or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that.
Yeah?
I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
All right, Aveline.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
You're acting on behalf of the
Messiah,
Guard.
please stop kicking the wall.
Yeah, I kind of prefer that one on our TBH.
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall.
The guard will throw you out
luck getting
if
in.
you kick
I
that
think we can
wall
do that.
one more time. Oh, okay. So, the way you progress through the game is you can be in Kirkwall daytime, Kirkwall nighttime, or Sundermount. Which is how this game breaks up areas.
There might be some stragglers before the main group.
There's a mark all this red.
Nothing we can't handle.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us? Making the world a better place, one enemy at a time. At least it's not boring.
Order will rule!
Ow! You know, for a dwarf, you're not doing a good job finding all these goddamn spots.
Here we go!
We're close to the ambush, Hawke. Be ready.
Get ready!
There's our targets. For the Parkour! Be restored!
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear.
Dead is dead.
Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Just a reward? Well, that feels a little crappy. Just a reward. Just a reward. Oh.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Ow! Thanks for telling me, Varric. A little late there. Alright. Anyway, that is a great place for us to leave off for today. So, yeah, we'll pick up with some more DA2 tomorrow. So, anyway. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky purple.